Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another video. So today is
Friday the
20th of March and we are just starting the vlog. It's right at lunchtime. Jackson is working on, what are you working on, Jack?
Keto fries.
Jicama fries. Jicama fries. We finally were able to find jicama. Here, put some there so you can have more room to move it around. Yeah, just do some first. And we also were able to find chayote, and we made the apple pie filling. We didn't make apple pie.
And there's a pecan pie crust.
And there's a pecan pie crust. Oh, is that what we need to make?
I mean, it was almond flour crust.
Almond flour crust. And we're going to make what? Pecan pie?
Sure.
Is that what we're making? We're going to make something. But we are on day number, was it 4 for us, of staying at home. So once you get some of them done, go ahead and lay them out, and then we'll put the rest of them back in there and get the rest of that goodness on them. Mom went to work on Monday, so it's not 5 for me because I went to work. So we just have black pepper, salt, chili powder, and just dump them on there, and then we can spread them out. Mom will get a glove too. And yeah, just do it like that. Mom will get a glove. Alana is working on dishes. I just came in and chopped up the jicama. So breakfast dishes. Jackson just got his stuff out of the dishwasher. And the kids have not done any schoolwork today. What have y'all done?
Zilch. Though we did watch the Who Was show.
Who was? And what was that about?
Let me think. Important people from our past.
And where can they find that?
On Netflix. It's like the book. There's books in the library if you can find them.
There are books in the library. So there's a lady. Her name is Erica. And her YouTube channel is called My Busy Bees and Me. And she put out a homeschool video this morning. And in her video, she was sharing just some resources. And she had talked about the book. What is it called now, y'all?
The Who Was.
The Who Was. Now, we've seen those books. Where have we seen them? In the library?
In the library.
In the library. So it talks about famous people. And, yeah, put those in. What they have done in our world and how they're famous. And so she said that the series was on Netflix. You didn't just have to get the library books. Now, I think it's a little corny, but whatever. But it's got kids portraying those famous people and talking about their life. So the kids and I were watching that. Well, the kids were watching that this morning. I was working. But they were in my office this morning. So it all worked out. And then after we got done with that, they watched. Who'd y'all watch?
Well, who do we watch first, Jack?
First we watched
Julius Caesar and Bruce Lee.
Next we watched
Joan of Arc and somebody else. Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein.
And now we're on. Well, we started at the last episode first for some reason.
Because I wanted to see Bruce Lee. What?
But now we're on King Tut and Shakespeare.
King Tut and Shakespeare is where they are now. So, while they have not done any written work this morning, they're actually ahead a little bit in their school. So they didn't necessarily have to have any written work. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to use one hand and get these fries out. How many more do we have, Bubba? Probably need another. Let's get another thing so we're not crowding them up too much and they cook all the way through. Yes, lovely.
Would it technically be written work, though?
Written where?
You said they didn't get any written work.
I said y'all didn't have any written work to do like in your computer. They didn't have any computer work. Please don't let me say it wrong because then the homeschool police show up. Really?
Well, I'm just saying, because there's not really much writing unless you had a project.
Well, they about to get some writing.
I did have something.
What'd you have?
I don't remember. I have a spelling quiz
Today?
today.
Okay.
But that'll take 10 minutes tops.
Sure. 10 minutes top. Spelling
I
quiz.
have a project, I think.
Project? What kind of project?
Well, it's one I think I can do. It's writing a short story, but it hasn't come up yet.
Okay.
But it will. So I think
But it will. And Alana loves to write. That's her thing. Oh, look in here, babe.
Oh, there it is.
She loves writing. So if she has a short story, I mean, you wrote a short story yesterday, right? You were writing a comic. What were you working on yesterday?
Oh, what's the comic?
She was living her best life yesterday because she was here for it. Whatever it was, she was here for it. But anyway, I thought because we're really not going out of the house and we're just around the house that we would talk maybe what are we eating? How are we staying keto right now? We do have groceries. I was able to go to the grocery store and find all the things that we needed. I did go out again yesterday and I found the jicama and the chipotle. And so Jackson liked our filling. I had some this morning on some poffles. And we had some last night with, what is that stuff we had? Whipped cream. So what we're doing now is we're going to put these jicama fries in. We're going to cook them for 30 minutes and then maybe flip them over. And then we're going to have hot dogs. Because Alana talked about fries yesterday, but we didn't have any. We've done turnip fries before. And so I thought, well, let me see if I can't find this. And just so happened to find it yesterday. So that's what we're doing. Getting stuff in the oven. We've got our oven preheated to 400 degrees. We're putting in 3 trays of fries. And maybe there'll be some for leftovers. And if there are leftovers, y'all want to do like Mexican fries, like loaded with the cheese and because we have the cheese sauce and the, what do you call that? Diced green chilies we have. We'll find something. If we can get them loaded, we'll just have loaded fries. Maybe that's a new item we can add to our.
Put that with the hot dogs?
Yeah, we can do it with the hot dogs. Yeah, for lunch. So we'll see. We're gonna put them in. I'm gonna do 30 minutes, then come back and check them, and then we'll check back with you guys in just a little bit. Hey Jack, can we get some of this stuff? Can we get this stuff put up, please? Jackson, can we put this stuff up? So I'm back into my office and I'm just going to work a little bit more while the fries are cooking. It's nothing I can do, while they're cooking. So I'm just going to keep working. Still working on 4-year plans. I'm almost finished completely with one teacher. So the way my classes work is at one school, one teacher, I have 4 of her classes. Another teacher, I have 2 of his classes. So at one school, I have 6. At another school, which is my smallest school, I have 3 classes. And then at my largest school, I have 8 classes between 2 teachers. So that's 8, 11, 19, 17 classes altogether. So it just takes me a little bit of time to get through because I'm looking at every student's 4-year plan. And then for their 4-year plan, I'm looking at least 32 classes. So the number of classes times however many students times 32 classes is a lot. So I'm working through my lunch while we're waiting for that to finish. We'll probably have a late lunch around here and it'll be okay as well. So we'll see how it works out, but I'm moving right along. I am listening to all the updates. Right now, the president is doing a update and I'm just listening to hear what they have to say. Just trying to keep abreast of information, not panic or anything like that. I just want to hear what's happening because I don't typically keep up with the news. It's just not something that I do. But at this moment, I want to hear what's happening. They did announce some things that I thought were really good for schools and then about the taxes. So that was helpful. So I thought, okay, well, let me just listen because I'm just trying to hear. I did also find out from my supervisor today that I will be able to submit to work from home. Just like every other person, we can all do submissions to work from home. We have to submit our work logs by Friday of the week. And if we are on break for the next week, then we still have to submit a new form for the next week. So I told him I wasn't sure yet what I was going to do. But then when we talked and he said, really, it's like a virtual ghost town around there. There really aren't any people in the building. So I think that a lot of people are monopolizing on that work from home thing. So I have plenty, like I said, plenty to keep me done. I've been doing some videos for my students. And just filming videos and editing and uploading takes at least 2 hours. So right now what I'm doing is I am just trying to keep busy. I'm trying to make sure I have all of my things done. I'm going to be hosting some G chats with my students that want that one-on-one help for their 4-year plans. I also asked via the video if their parents wanted to sit in on the videos. that would be lovely, because then they would be able to get some information as well. So anywho, just, you know, we're doing it. Jackson, the kids were saying, Jackson, you looked at your thing and said, what? You didn't have any work today? Because they forgot my kids were on a work day today, because today was supposed to be a teacher work day for us, period. And when I set up their schedules at the beginning of the year, I go ahead and put their work days and stuff like that already in. So today was a work day, but he's going to work ahead a little bit and get your quiz done. What are you getting done?
I should be able to get this science unit done on my last science unit.
Okay, he's working on a science unit, and then he said he should be on his last science unit. So Jackson has been working along. The semester schedule has worked really well for Jack. He has really just been moving along. He had 3 classes. Now, this semester he has 2 classes plus Bible. He has his Bible study in there as well. So it's all just working out for all of us, and I'm thankful for that. So anywho, we're moving right along in our, like I said, this is not, oh, Bubba, will you plug in Mom's computer, because it's going to die here in a minute soon. We are just moving right along in our, you know, this is our 4th day of being at home. We're just being here because this is where we like being, so it all works out. For my introverted personality, I'm an extroverted introvert, and I know people don't understand that sometimes, but I am extroverted when I need to be, but I totally enjoy being in my house and hanging out here and living my best life. So that's what I'm doing. I hope you all are doing well, and we will check in with you guys in a little bit after the buzzers with the jicama fries. Alrighty, we got our lunches out. I'm having 3 hot dogs. These are the 1 carb per hot dog dogs, and a little bit of jicama fries. Not my fave vegetable or whatever you call it. I don't like crunch, and I almost cooked them for an hour, and they still have a little crunch to them. But Alana said she thought they were lovely. Jack, what's your thought?
They're fine.
They're fine. Mom just has a sensitivity, or I don't know what you call it. But this is what they came out looking like. We might have cooked them too long, but they still have a crunch to me that I just don't appreciate. But we made loaded jicama fries. So that's what we have
Not
there.
even done yet.
I just have a little tiny, the ones that were kind of thin, because that's what I can eat. And so I'm just going to live my best life right there.
Hey, Jack, take this, man. Ouch! Come
This
on.
is them fighting every day,
We
trying
need
to
to
go
go.
outside.
Do you want to go outside? Outside?
She doesn't want to go alone.
Come on!
Ma'am. Ma'am.
This hand hurts.
Ma'am.
Haha. Damn! Come on!
They fight like they're real humans. Ma'am.
on.
Look at her. She's fighting a lot.
Hey, what's that? I got you. Nobody. Stop. Defeats Alana. Oh. I win.
Oh, they're funny. They fight all the time. Are you going outside, Mama? Are you going outside? Good girl. Okay. All right, you guys. So the kids and I are just going to do a little bit of prepping around the house. I'm just getting rid of some stuff that should have been done. It's Friday afternoon, and I'm finally off from work. I did finish up a little bit after 2 today. I did the 9 to 2 option instead of working a little bit later today like I did yesterday. Yesterday I worked pretty late. But I'm just removing all of these. We had a menu board up here before, and we're not using it now. These things have just been up here, so I'm just removing them. I think they came from the Dollar Tree. And then we're just going to take some wipes or rags and wipe down the doors. Then I'm also going to go through, and I want to make sure that I'm counting up all the items that I have, all the canned items and canned goods and things, to make sure that we have all that we need and everything is well in order. We're going to restock some stuff in here to make sure, again, like I said, that we have everything that we need, and that we don't need anything. I don't think we need anything. I feel really good about where we are as far as supplies. Looks like we're running out of paper supplies, but don't we have another pack of paper paper plates in the garage? Okay, so we're good there.
Yeah, just get
I'm out of big Ziploc bags, but
yeah.
it's okay. We'll be okay without those. I've got quite a few things in here, but I'm just gonna work in this pantry closet to get a few things situated so that I know exactly what I have. See if I need to make any make-ahead meals. I know I'm pulling out some collard greens for dinner tonight. We have pork chops. I'm gonna do some greens and then probably some cauliflower and greens. I'll do a cauliflower rice and put it together. And then we have the rest of that chayote from yesterday that I made into like baked apples. And we'll have that on the side. I don't know about bread. You don't have to eat it if you don't want. She on the back side going, you don't have to eat it. Don't eat it. So let's get moving here, y'all. I want to pull out these I want to pull out these red things to go through and make sure I have in there what I need. Mm-hmm. And then I want to pull out all these canned items and get them rearranged in here. I want to count what we have. Mm-hmm. So let's make that happen. Mm-hmm. And then Jackson, while sister and I are working in here, I want you to get Clorox wipes or those homemade wipes, and then go to the door knobs, all the knobs, right? Yes, ma'am? Perfect, Jackson. Thank you so much, Jackson. Really wish that counter was cleaned off so I could use it. It ain't, so. Oh, you know what? This should not be here. These are coupons. I need to clip my coupons. That should not be over.
Oh, I wasn't aware.
No, it's coupons.
Oh, what's that mean?
It should not be here with the...
Well, I'm sure you put it there.
No, I'm sure I didn't.
Come on, leave
It would be a blessing if none of this was here, because I'd be able to... See what I'm saying? I could use that real fast. Whose cup is that? Jackson, hang your coat. Oops, sorry.
I'll leave my cups on the counter.
Well, whose coat is it?
My cup's over there.
Not my cup. You have multiple cups, and you know that.
Do you not?
Yes, you do.
Your coat is what I said. Put your name on some cups, because we not...
I'm not using that cup anymore.
Okay, well, who... I want you to pick one cup. We need to go to the garage. Go to the garage.
Listen.
Go to the garage.
Listen.
Why do I have to listen, Linda? You listen.
For some reason, my cups keep disappearing.
We don't know why, but let's fix
Somebody's moving them.
Okay, so go see how many baskets like this I have, and those are going to be y'all day baskets. Come on now.
Well, what's a day basket?
That's the one you're going to use all day. What?
Why, what
It's
does
a
that
day
mean?
basket. The one you're going to use all day. What?
What does that mean?
Girl, I will fight.
What does it mean?
You must not know about me. Why they bother me? Why they be bothering my spirit? Just get the cup. Get the basket. Who got time to be doing dishes around here every minute? Nobody. Hey, y'all, we had hot dogs and forgot the hot dog chili. How sad. Jackson.
Put it on bologna.
On what?
Wait, you guys forgot the
Put
jelly?
it on a
I forgot.
cheesy pasta.
I didn't.
I kind of forgot.
I forgot.
Actually, I kind of forgot, but then I did remember before we cooked it. Because I was looking at this recipe.
Okay,
and
this
they
right
had-
here, there's only a little bit left in here. Let's put that in a snack bag.
Right, Mom.
Please.
But I did kind of look at it because there was this recipe where they had some chili dogs.
Oh.
And they had some great buns. But there was no recipe for the buns.
Sorry.
So I forgot about chili.
They bad.
Anyways, Mom, there's only like one basket.
Well, bring it in here.
2 baskets.
There should be 2 baskets in there. Why y'all
Exactly
fighting?
like the red one. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That looks exactly like the red one.
How, it doesn't have to look exactly like the red one. It could be similar to the red one. Doesn't have to be the same red one. Child. I did not comb my hair today, y'all. Sorry. I mean, it still has curl from yesterday, but I didn't comb it today. Whoops. I always feel like I be in these projects by myself because some people do not be trying to help you. Hear what I'm saying? They don't be trying to help you. Jackson, is there a place on the shelf where these lunch boxes can go or no?
I don't think so.
Okay, then I'll put them back where they were. It'll be fine. Well, no, it's fine. It's okay.
I don't think so.
Well, don't worry. It'll be perfectly okay. So we're going to work on this inventory situation and see what we're looking like in just a little bit. You're on. Alrighty, you guys. So it's dinner time around here, and we're getting ready to have dinner. We're doing a simple dinner tonight. We took out a pack of pork chops that we had, and then we also have some of the Margaret Holmes collard greens. And to that, I'm just adding in a bag of cauliflower. This is just regular frozen cauliflower that I riced in my food processor. And so I'm just making like a greens and rice just together instead of wasting another pot. And I'm just going to let some of that water cook out. To that, we're having pork chops. And kind of like what some people would make pork chops and apple. This is the chayote that I got from Walmart. It's a squash, but some people use it to make like apple pie filling. And so I did that last night. I did not use pie crust, so I just have my pork chops are done, and I'm just adding that in. And I'm just going to let that warm through. Pork chops are all the way cooked, because they were a thin pork chop. So I'm just adding that. I'm actually going to cut that heat off, because we don't need it to do anything except to warm through. And then that's going to be dinner for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of light cleaning. It doesn't taste exactly like apple pie filling, but it is a good substitute for apples. If you're wanting something, and it wasn't hard to peel, I just used a vegetable peeler and peeled that and added in keto-friendly sweetener. I did some cinnamon, some vanilla. And so, yeah, that's what that looks like. We're just letting that cook through to warm. And then again, I'm just letting this juice cook out of these grains. And we had one piece of fish left from yesterday's dinner, so I just threw that in. It's a light fish, a white fish, so you won't even know it's in there. But it just give it a little bit of, it was just one piece, and it wasn't any need to let that one piece just sit in there. So I just, the collards were already seasoned. I didn't add any additional seasoning, but I did add 2 tablespoons of butter in there. So now, out of everything I got at the grocery store, the only thing that I don't think I got enough of was butter. Just because we use it quite a lot in all of our meals, all of our keto meals. We have still been able to stay keto foods. And I even think that I might have lost some weight. I am not going to weigh though. I'm just trying to wait to weigh. Simply because I don't want to... if I didn't lose any, I don't want to feel bad. So, but I was telling the kids, I think I feel thinner. Even though I've been eating regular meals, I'm not snacking as much. If I was sitting at my desk at work, I would be in my lunchbox snacking on all the things. Here, I'm trying to get my work done. And that's just how it's working out. But anywho, I'm just going to let a little more of that juice cook out of those collards. I think I'm going to add a little bit of salt, and then we're ready to eat. This is all done. Everything is done. I'm just going to put, just clean as you go, right? So that you're not having a lot of cleaning after. If you clean as you go, it just makes it easier. Again, this was a little bit of oil, a little bit of butter. Season up those chops. We have 6 thin cut chops with a chayote. It's very done. So it kind of is that pork chops and apples vibe. Is what that is. And we're going to get the kids working on their finishing up, putting those dishes in the dishwasher. And we're going to eat dinner. I think we're going to do a movie marathon. Maybe like the Kendrick Brothers, like War Room and
Courageous,
Courageous, Fireproof. Some of those movies, I just feel like watching those. Feel like being encouraged tonight. Feel like being around, or positive influences, those types of stories. So I think that's what we're going to do for tonight. Tomorrow we are going to work on some projects around the house, some cleaning that I just haven't been able to get done since I have been working from home. I'm not even sure what the deal is, because normally if I work at school, then I'll come home and try to do a project. But I haven't been feeling very projecty. I've been doing other things. Let me not say that. So I've been working my social media pages and different things like that. So just doing a few things. But anywho, I haven't gotten as many projects done as I would like. I thought we had some cornbread, but we're out of cornbread, huh?
I think so. I mean, I might be
Yeah, we ate the cornbread, and I don't feel like making any biscuits. So we'll just have a breadless meal, but I think this is all going to be well. That juice is cooking out just fine. So I'm going to get the kids fed, and then it will be movie night. Alrighty, you guys. So I am in South Carolina. And it is my dad's, for his church, it is his 19th year anniversary, church anniversary. Let me turn this thing down because that's loud. I'm sorry. It is his 19th year church anniversary. And so every year they have it's not quite a week long, but 5-6 days, something like that, 4 or 5, 6 days of celebrations. It's Saturday. And I did drive down for that. My other sister is on her way as well, but she actually they had a loss in her family where she used to go to church. Her pastor there passed away this week. And so she came to South Carolina to be with her mom and the family, just everybody that is preparing for the services for Pastor Thompson, who passed away. My sister lives where I live now. Well, she actually lives in the next town over from where I live, and we go to the same church now, but for a long time when she was living in South Carolina, Pastor Thompson was her pastor all her growing up years into her adult life before she first moved to where we lived. And so she is here with her family getting ready for that, but she is on her way tonight. I did not bring my kids tonight. I'll bring my kids tomorrow. So we are about to go into the church. Took me just right at an hour and 50 minutes to get here. I do have to go to the bathroom. We're supposed to start at 5, so I'm gonna roll on up in the church and get it together.
Come on out and help celebrate. I know it makes me to sing a song, but I love to praise him. But before I get beside myself, we thank God for Apostle Rogers. We thank God for Bishop Sullivan. We thank God for Lady Raven, every minister evangelist. We thank God for the man of the hour. We thank God for Minister Dixon, Lady Dixon. We thank God for every other Lady Sullivan, everybody in the house, for Lady Dixon, evangelist. I don't want to overlook anyone, because everybody is somebody all the way down to our children. But most of all, I thank God for the Holy Ghost. But y'all ain't talking right up here. I said, thank God for the Holy Ghost. Yeah. Y'all know how to
Give the Lord some praise this morning. And we're going to enter into his presence and his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Hallelujah. And I'm so thankful to see the faces. I look out, and over the years, there are so many of you that have remained, and so many of us have not. We have no staying power these days. We get offended with the man or woman of God and we leave the church. We get offended with God and leave the church. We get offended with the person next to us who offended us and we just leave the church, and God has told us to do better. So I'm thankful for what God is doing in this moment. I'm thankful for what God is doing in this hour. I'm thankful for what God is doing in this season. And even though it looks kind of weird, it looks crazy and different, God still has a plan and he's still on the throne. All right, we ready now? Say, Mike, come on through this, brother. God, here we go.
Alrighty, you guys, so we are done with anniversary weekend. I am going to end the vlog here. If I don't, I'll forget to end it, and it'll be tomorrow. So anyway, we do want to thank you guys so much for stopping by. We want to thank you so much for all of your support on our channel. If you like this video, don't forget to thumb it up, subscribe, hit the bell if you haven't, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.